Me and the boss back again, eh? I ain't gonna lie. And talking about her, y'all saw title thumbnail, bruh. Yeah, Hawk Tuah girl, FaZe Banks. Situation is insane. Oh my god, it's crazy. More of this BS, man. I ain't gonna lie. But in all seriousness, apparently there was a leaked episode of the Talk to a podcast where apparently FaZe member or FaZe Banks was on there. And apparently within that, there was a whole John where he was confronting her about, obviously your Hawk Tuah coin, the whole scam, John. So today, me and the boss finna look through it, see what the nothing burger is this time around. And let's get into it, gangsta. If you don't know, I ain't gonna lie. The Hawk Tuah girl, she obviously had a coin. That John rugged. It did terrible. Mad heads lost their cheese. I don't know why they was investing in this garbage. I still fail to understand to this day. But yeah, within that whole John going on, she had a whole team of these like grifter bulls coming around her or whatever, trying to glaze up so they could use her platform to scam these bulls. And eventually she got into Twitter Spaces and this happened.
Curious, like, not for the token price itself, but just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual, like,
hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm going to go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
See, now, obviously, seeing this garbage, you're probably sitting there like, huh? What do you mean she going to bed? Because this Twitter space is obviously the Hawk truth. Yeah, I can see it up there.
The truth, huh?
Trying to come out of truth about what happened with this coin. I thought this John was the next, the next currency. It was going to take over the dollar, bro. I swear, we were going to always use Hawk Tuah coin for, the utility. Nah. Nah. Not at all. In fact, you were going to lose all your money because, again, this is rug pulls we're dealing with. But, yeah, she had to proceed to go to bed off this, thing. Funny enough, shout out CoffeeZilla. CoffeeZilla came and bombed her, said this was the worst white sale, worst pre-sale I ever seen. I'm sitting there. Shout out CoffeeZilla because he's really cooking, frying these bulls on these crypto scams, bro. These he frying it. I'm not going to. So, yeah, we sitting there like, okay, she going to bed. She just not going to acknowledge this, John. For y'all that don't know, she went to bed. She sure did. For 3 weeks. And then when she came back, she gave the most PR response of all time. Apparently, she was going through this spot called, Berwick Law, and they were saying, oh, yeah, she feels bad for all the people that got hurt or got scammed in the situation or lost money or whatever. Please hit up, Berwick Law, yada, yada, if you want to try to get your money back. I'm like, bruh, nah, you can't play this PR, little bro. It's not you. You're the face of this. You are the main person. We gonna not only look at mainly type B like how you look at the CEOs of the companies, but it's realistically the people under them really running this John. Like, nah, you're the face. So we gonna look at you. You're not you can't just be obfuscated from this John.
Okay, hell.
Yeah. So that PR response was terrible, yada yada garbage. You know how that freaking goes, right? So then the episode leaks. This episode of the Talk to a Podcast never officially came out, but the leaks of it came out, and obviously that's how the situation came to rise. So on this John, she was obviously on there with FaZe Banks, had a FaZe, like we said before, and this is what we got from it. Let's check it out.
I want to start by saying thank you to all my true fans and all the people that actually watch my stuff and they keep up with me. We're trying to sort out all the pieces and stuff to get all this figured out and make everything right. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry. Everything's gonna be good. We're gonna be good.
Cry for what? What's she crying for?
And guys, listen, just as a temperature check, I just want to say, the first thing that she said to me off camera was, the minute you DM'd me, I really wish I just texted you and called you. And that speaks to me because of how I was introduced to crypto, and we'll get into that. But I'm also kind of on the back end of things too. Their team's been very forthcoming. My team is vetting them the fuck out right now and has been for the last week. Thread Guy and Frank, they're going to be on this episode. It's such a weird blend and mash of worlds. No,
it rolled out.
Don't cry, Haley. It's fine. It's all going to be okay. Life is going to be okay.
Haley, no. Oh, don't do that. Don't stare at me.
No.
You just
You're adorable.
Just give us a minute.
Okay. It's going to be okay.
Well, so basically how this idea got brought to me, it was supposed to be like what they call it, a long-term coin. And the guy that ran the account, he was like, oh, we're going to change the way everybody thinks of crypto. Crypto is going to be a good place. And I feel really bad for all the people that got affected by it. And it just didn't go the way I planned. And all the money out of this episode is getting donated to all the animals that have been affected by the fires up here.
And I'll match it. Me, Ricky. I'll match it, whatever. It's really, really important for me to make sure that we address everything and get through all of exactly what happened. I think that it's really, really important at this point to be totally transparent about everything that happened with you and your partners and this launch and in crypto, and what makes this bad and what makes what Iggy Azalea is doing maybe even good, and what makes Trump's doing different, right? I want to get through all that.
Boss, you go first. I'll let you elaborate on what you think.
She ain't had nothing to do with it. So
no,
these
she did.
No. I'm just saying she ain't had nothing to do with it. So these people just came. This crew, this guy,
these partners,
these partners and stuff, and they just said, this was gonna happen. That's gonna happen, and you were just like, I'm done.
I have many questions. FaZe Banks. I understand. He up there in age. Not trying to say he pushing 30. I know he actually is 30. But he like the cool unk. You know what I'm saying? I like FaZe Banks. But he had some controversy in the past. A lot of people do. But it's overall, he doesn't seem like a terrible, terrible person. You know what I'm saying? You obviously got to evaluate people based on what you can see. Bro. I don't know him personally. My thing is, like, I understand totally looking out for her because, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to see anybody sad or anybody, like, down on their wrongdoings or whatever. But you want people to grow up and change. But, like, I don't understand what's the point of his association. It's like... It's cool that he also wants to match a charity John too or whatever.
Match it?
Like that's fire, but like why is he inserting him in this? Like I wouldn't even want to like associate myself with the John with her crypto. Like if we coming on this episode to talk to, I don't even want to talk about that John. That's your own problems that you dealt with. You should not have partnered with these people. It's unfortunate to say, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh well, she didn't know, yada yada, she didn't do this. I'm sorry. Because your meme blew up and you turned a stupid meme that literally like is not even funny. It's not even unironically funny, bro. At this point, this John is so played out and terrible. Like I'm not even, and that's not even me trying to hate on her. The meme is just y'all ran that John into the ground. Yeah, actually to the core of the earth. But like, yeah, off of this John, I'm sorry, you have a platform now. This is the type of John you have to really look out for. Am I saying like on the lightweight tech? I always bring this up. Like, yo, if you got 100,000 people watching, are you responsible for every action they do? No, of course not, bro. These is heads online. But bro, if you tell your audience to do some John, like, yo, y'all stop harassing people, stop doing this John, Hassan. And they actually do that, John, but there's some heads in the chat or whatever that don't do that, John. What are you supposed to do? You're telling your audience not to do this, and they're influenced by you. You have to think about. And another thing is, like, with her crypto, John, it's like, did you not ask yourself at one point with all of this, bro, that this does not sound too good to be true? And she mentioned it, John, like I said, like, there's no way that they were really trying to convince her that this John was going to go on long term and all that. Bro, you're telling me she has never seen crypto now once in her lifetime.
Maybe she haven't.
I find that very hard pressed. Now, I don't know, like, I'm not saying she got to know, like, what a whitelist is and she got to know market cap. Like, you don't have to know all that stuff, but you never heard, not one time. There are people that meme about this, people dropping freaking S coins and meme coins and John. Like, she ain't never heard of Jack Doherty dropping a S coin. Not one time.
She saw when the Logan Brothers was gonna pick her up and sponsor her, and she was all googly eye over the prime. I spit on those things, okay? She was gone. She was gone. She was gone. That's what it was.
But yeah, basically off of all that, there's a lot of things to question with this whole John going on. But obviously, FaZe Banks was there, and he had some more John to say to clarify what was actually going on with this. And shout out Drama Alert for tweet. Hawk Tuah girl blasted by FaZe Banks for the leaked podcast episode that was canceled. He said, "Fire everybody. Your team is effing retarded."
So let's hear
that
it.
Was crazy. So obviously, this is a pic y'all saw from the clip. So
all right.
He was obviously there with her, and he said, "So in an attempt to hear Haley Welch's side of the crypto scam story, I agreed to do her first podcast back." So he wanted to go on there to hear her side. Okay, so we have a bit more of that context. "I had heavy stipulations, including not allowing markets to be manipulated by leaking this episode's existence before a resolution was found." Market see, now that this makes me ask questions, because it's like market manipulation as in how. Is there other S coins that she got or some John? Because what markets would you be manipulating? Do y'all have do y'all got some secret S coins in the back y'all not talking about? See, that's the question I gotta ask, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta keep it real at the end of the day. I think the person who's in the wrong is mainly Haley Welch. I'm sorry, bro. She gonna have to do more research, bro. This is what happens when you get into a lot of cheese and John, bro.
You put your name on something. You gotta know what you putting your name on.
Like this is your rep that's getting risk. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to know everything. You know what know what I'm saying?
You're putting your name and your brand on everything.
Shoot, like this is why we hire lawyers in job, but now I'm telling my lawyer, I want to read it over too. You know what I'm saying? Like never. Like I'm on that type of time, and we don't even have time, bro. And that's what I'm saying. She was getting paid. Remember that, like 30,000 to just show up in John, bro. You're gonna risk that? They paying you 30 bands for you to come, and the only thing you've done is spit on that thing. Never, bro. Never. I'm never risking that bag. Y'all must be crazy. They just shilling out cheese now. But anyway, let's go back to this, John. We got her team finding a real solution regarding the money she made, where that project should go, and what to do with Hawk project moving forward. So this was one of the stipulations. The team themselves, so these detractors, these partners or whatever, the bulls that Haley Welch is basically saying manipulated her into doing this coin. I don't believe none of that crap, but whatever. Yeah, so he wanted to go in there and also find a resolution for them to like, yo, what's going on with all the cheese that y'all pocketed from this John, including Haley, like, and obviously these main bulls that did it. You know what I'm saying? Where the money should go, like where the project itself should go and where the money should go. You know what I'm saying? That needs to be discussed as well. And clear on that. All right. These were non-starters and, well, let me move you out the way real quick.
Move us over,
These were non-starters and were told this episode would only see the light of day if explicitly greenlit. And obviously, y'all know what the whole factor of this coming out was making this even more popular is that this episode got leaked. This episode is not on the Talk Tuah channel. And,
wait, whose podcast was it on?
Talk Tuah. You know.
It was on hers, and he came as a guest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, is there another one right here? Okay. And so then, he's got more. All right,
okay.
Let's check it out. These incomplete retards leaked
incompetent.
Oh, and my bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Because these is double negatives right here. These incompetent
incompetent retards leaked and/or traded the token. We noticed a random spike in the volume on the coin, 2 out of 2, along with the random message asking us if we did the podcast. Very clearly, our team was not solid as they claimed to be. They completely blew it and were called off, and we called off the episode right then and there. So wait,
I gotta go.
So then that's kind of bad because then Banks, you kind of like you already knew hinted yourself, or you know what I'm saying, with inciting that, yo, this was looking rough, like this is kind of looking shady, like what's going on behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Like these bulls, they don't even really got the junk going on right, like they're not even solid, they don't even feel like they're completely sure on what they're doing with this coin, you know what I mean? Which is bad, because why? Turn into a rug pull, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, next to the John. Now today, the episode randomly gets leaked, drama. The price of Hawk Tuah was pumping, and they completely effing fumbled the bag yet again. What a effing mess, poor girl. It's a wonder how she found herself in this position in the first place. Now that is major copium on Banks' part. Sorry, bro. I can't just fold out and be like poor girl, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Again, like me and the boss just said, this your platform. You gotta watch out. Like, come on, bro. Like, never. I'm not going for that, John.
You gotta be knowledgeable. You gotta be knowledgeable. A whole lot of stuff. Even stuff that you don't think that you should be. Especially when it comes to your brand, your name, your money, your audience, your subscribers. You got to be very knowledgeable of everything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure about y'all, but bro, I want my pockets to stay filled. I don't need my pockets getting empty, getting canceled, doing all this dumb junk. Investing in the cryptocurrencies, going out doing these nuisance streamer actions, getting canceled. You know what I'm saying? Getting in trouble with the law. Like, yo, this is not the type of y'all getting into these lawsuits.
Yeah,
many. It's just like it's just a waste of time. I don't understand the purpose of even getting yourself into this, John. But clearly, that's what she did. But another thing to talk about is how they were saying, and y'all can look again, how the episode randomly leaked. Yeah, I think that's complete BS as well. And again, this is all my own opinions and conjecture. I don't know any of this for facts. But like already seeing how snaky these partners again that she had or running this crypto John. Nah, these bulls is probably again part of her team, and they randomly dropped this John because they knew it would cause a controversy, which would again pump the coin or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But even still though, I thought the coin itself. Well, I mean the coin doesn't get taken down. It just rugs. You know what I'm saying? It's just really low. But like I don't know why people would reinvest. That's the thing too. So that's another thing. What I never felt bad for the people that lost their money in this too, because you're an idiot. If you bought the spit on that thing coin, like bro, come on,
gone now.
Anyway, let's read the last part. Let's out the way real quick. Gonna lie, go right here. Now, Haley Welch, I'm going to speak to you direct and say the exact same thing I said to you on the Spaces that night. Fire everybody. Your team's retarded. I agree.
Bomba.
I agree. I ain't gonna lie. I do agree. Actually, I don't even think her team is retarded. I just think she's kind of like retarded for even hiring these bulls and trusting them. I'm not even gonna lie. Like you need, like first of all, if I'm gonna have a team or whatever, bro, you gonna have to meet somebody, bro, that's at least relatively close to me. I gotta see how somebody else, like the boss or somebody, feel about you, bro. Cause maybe you could be seeing Jones with me, or not. Better yet, I could be seeing certain Jones with you that'd be positive or whatever, ignoring the negative. You know how they be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna ignore the red flag or whatever because the green flags are so fire. Like, nah. See, this is why you need that balance. I always say, especially here on the page, no yap. The boss, the sympathetic side, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? She'll give him a chance. I won't never. I ain't gonna lie.
2 chances.
Nah, if your name Jack Doherty or Johnny Somali, nah, nah. I ain't gonna lie. And yeah, if your name also Haley Welch, nah. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause yeah, you should have had somebody look more to vet your team. I totally understand you was just some random girl that blew up, but brother, you have to take precise caution when you're doing Jones like this, bro. It's just so stupid. But all right, let's read this last part and then you know what I'm saying, we gonna finish up, head out of here. Full disclosure, nobody from our team has ever / will ever own Hawk Tuah coins. Good. Highly advise anyone following this story to stay far away from this. Exactly. Yes. This is a majority. From this, as a majority of the supply is owned by unknown developers.
Them developers are known.
No, they know now.
They known and they known within.
Hawkonomics. Like, bro, please stop, bro. I can't with this, John. But obviously, that's the whole genre. That's the gist of what we got going on right now. If anything else more comes out about the situation, you know. Me. And the boss gonna be here to cover that, boy.
You have anything you want to add, comment, let us know. You know what I'm saying?
I love these nothing burger dramas.
Yeah, let us know. Comment, please do.
I'm tired of it all. Anyway. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, shout out y'all, bro. Let's put you to the end screen, gangster. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you like this video, like it up. Me and the boss would very much appreciate that. Y'all know how we get down.
Subscribe.
Facts, y'all already know. 5K up, 5K down. Cause 5K right away, y'all got us to 4K. Let's put this to 5.
Thank you.
Let's run it above.
Yes.
Run it up, baby. I ain't gonna hold you. Last but not least, yo, what did they gotta turn on?
Ooh, that's loud.
Post notification bell, the blue bell, the ringer. So every time the boss trill post on this page here, M&T. Y'all see the logo, mom. Make sure that boy will be fresh up on your feet, gangster. Other than that,
one more thing. Check us out Saturday Live.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, man. We
check us out on Saturday Live.
Check us out on there, you know what I'm saying?
And now we can head on out. Just make sure you check us out live on Saturday. Okay, anyway.
Other than that, we're gonna catch y'all when we cover the next bozo. Peace.